Okay, hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Mlenga. So as you can see on the board, we have some questions that came in mathematics paper 2 under internal for 2019. So these questions, they are just 3 and you normally find them in paper 2. Okay, and for those who are writing GCE this year and those writing grade 12, this is the chance for you to revise with us. So kindly follow our channel by subscribing. Okay, so as you can see, we have question A, B, and C. So the first question there is simplify 6x squared minus 24 divided by x minus 2. Okay, then our second question is simplify 25p raised to the power of 4 divided by 7p squared divided by 5p to the power of 6 over 21q to the power of 4 times p over 15q. Okay, then we come to our third question, which is this one. Simplify 5 over 2x minus 4 minus 4 over 3x plus 5. So we need to understand something, how we can simplify these questions, and they are very simple. Okay, let's get to it. All right, so just like I said, we are going to answer these questions step by step. So we are starting with the first one here. You already have the questions, so it simplify 6x raised to the power of 2 minus 24 divided by x minus 2. Okay, how can we simplify this type of question? It's simple. So the first thing, you look at the numerator that you have. Our numerator is 6x squared minus 24. Okay, then our denominator is x minus 2. So we do this. So on top there, it means that you have to factor out. Looking at the numbers, I've got 6 and the 24 there. I'll factor out the numbers. So the highest common factor of 6 and 24 is 6. I'll factor out what? 6. Then looking at the letters, I only have x here. There's no any other letter this side, so there's no need for me to factor out the letters. So just factor out 6. You write open bracket. Now when you factor out 6, it means that you start dividing now. 6 into this 6, it's a 1, so you only remain with x squared. You write x squared minus 6 into 24. Okay, how many times does 6 go into 24? It goes there 4 times. Okay, you close. So on top you are factorized like this. Okay, then over, just write it the way it is, your denominator, which is x minus 2. Now when you look at the numerator there, as you can see, inside you have got x squared minus 4. So this now should pop up in your mind to say, this is a difference of what? 2 squares. Okay, what do I mean? Here x is squared, then here you have a 4. Okay, and there is a minus here, meaning this 4 can be written in index form with a power of 2, so that we have the same powers on top, 2 and the 2 there. Okay, so you write 6 open bracket x squared minus, so to write 4 in index form with a power of 2, it's going to be 2 raised to the power of what? 2. Then you cross, because when you multiply the base 2 by itself 2 times, you are going to get what? 4. Not 2 times 4, no, you multiply the base 2 by itself 2 times. Okay, you get 4. Then you do this, you write x minus 2. So I'm sure here we understand how we are getting these numbers from. So from here, I've said on top, this is the difference of 2 squares. So I write 6 open bracket x minus 2, again open bracket, x plus 2. We cross. So here you can see this is being written like this as a difference of 2 squares. Okay, you get this divided by x minus 2. Okay, so you can see there is something that is common on top and down. So you have x minus 2, x minus 2. There you get a 1, even here a 1. Okay, meaning we are going to remain with, as our final answer, 6, open bracket, we have x plus 2. X plus 2, we close. So this is our answer. We have simplified. So this one into this, you get the same what results. So we have answered our question A. Now we move on to our question B. I hope you are following. Don't forget to share the video so that other people can join us. Okay, so we have now come to our question B. This is our question B. Okay, so this question is very simple, even though it's looking like it's very complex, very complicated. It's very simple to work it out. So what you do first, observe the signs that you are given. In this case, we have division and the multiplication. That is the first step. Okay, so now if you have a division and multiplication, you have to use the rules of what? The board mass there. We can start with division. Okay, we can change this division first. So this one, we are going to write it the way it is. So it's going to be 25p to the power of 4 over 7p squared. So this division now will change to multiplication. So when the division changes to multiplication, this other fraction is affected. The numerator will become the denominator, then the denominator will become the numerator, just like that. Okay, so you say 21 will be on top, 21q to the power of 4 over 5p to the power of 6 times p over 15q. So this side, there is nothing for you to change, okay, because you are multiplying. So just write it the way it is. The only fraction that you have changed is this one on the middle, because of the division has changed to multiplication. So from this stage now, there are main methods that you can use here. If you prefer, you can be cancelling just like this. Okay, pp 5 into 25, 7 into 21, just like that. Okay, but to those who are learning it for the first time, we can try to write it in the simple way. Okay, now even in the simple way, we can start by simplifying maybe the numbers. Okay, as you can see, this 5 can go into 25 without giving us a remainder. 7 can go into 21 without giving us a remainder. We can try to reduce this. Okay, 7 here, 1 into 21, it's a 3 there. 5 here, 1 into 25 there, it's a 5. Okay, I hope you are following me. Now we are remaining with 5p to the power of 4. So I'll write 5 times. So here I'm going to expand this p to the power of 4. It means p was multiplied by itself 4 times. So I'll write it in this way: p times p times p times p. So you can see the p's are 4 over. So down here I want to remain with a p squared. Okay, so 1 times p squared, you get p squared. So here I'm going to write p times p. I hope you are following. We come to this one times. So here we got a 3. So we are remaining with 3q to the power of 4. So this means 3 was multiplied with q. Okay, now this q was multiplied by itself how many times? 4 times, because it's having a power of 4. So I'll write q times q times q times q 4 times over. Now down here you can see I'm remaining with a 1. 1 times p to the power of 6, I'll get p to the power 6. So p to the power 6, I can also write it in expanded form. Okay, meaning p was multiplied by itself 6 times. So it's going to be p times p times p times p times p times p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we are done here on this part. Times, we come here, we say p over 15 times q. So the reason why I've written like this is for you to be able to cancel properly, okay? So remember what I said, even on this stage, you can cancel everything. Now that is if you have solved these questions on numerous occasions and you understand what you are doing. Now, if not, you are learning it for the first time, you can try to write it in this way, okay? So that you understand the concepts. So you can see, I can start by cancelling this p and this p. Again, this p and this one, this and that, this and that, okay? Then even this p and this p on top here, it's a 1 there, okay? I'm sure you are following. So you can see all the p's have been cancelled on top. Here they have been cancelled, you are only remaining with 1 p. Here we have 2 p's. Then we come to q. There is a q here, you can cancel with this q, okay? Now look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. So you can see this 5 can go into this number 15, okay? Even this 3 can go into 15 without giving you a remainder, which is okay. So you say 3 into itself, it's a 1, into 15, because there are many times a 5 there. So you can see a 5 and this 5, okay? I hope you are following. Don't get confused. We have a 5 and this 5. So it's a 5 here, 1. 5 into this 5, it's a 1. Meaning here, I'm remaining with 1 over 1. Okay, I'm sure you understand. So 1 over 1, we're just remaining with a 1 here, in other words. Okay, now let's see, what are we remaining with? Equal to. So on top here, all the letters were cancelled, meaning we just have a 1 here, okay? So 1 times here, there is a 1, then q times q. So q times q is q squared. So q squared times 1, q squared, 1 times this one, you get the same value, q raised to the power of 3. I mean, yeah, the remaining 3. Q times q times q. So it's q raised to the power of 3 over, I hope it's clear here. I hope it's clear. As you can see, only a 1 is remaining here. A 1. The now many q's 1, 2, 3. Okay, here a 1. So that's why I've written q raised to the power of what? 3. Now we come to the bottom part. We are remaining with p times p. Even here there is a p. Okay. Remember what I said this side? We are remaining with a 1 because most of the numbers have been cancelled. So p times p times p. You also get p raised to the power of what? 3. So this is our final answer. It means we have simplified this question, which is very, very easy. Okay. Okay, so I'm saying, I hope it's clear here. If it's not clear, you are free to comment. Okay, you are free to comment. Then I'll be able to make a follow-up. Okay, so our final answer is q raised to the power of 3 over p raised to the power of what? 3. We have simplified this. Remember what I said on this stage? There are many methods that you can use to simplify on top here, but I just decided to write it in this way so that you understand. Okay, so we'll now move on to question C. This was our question B. Okay, so we are now on question C. We are trying to express this as a single fraction. Okay, we are trying to express this as a single fraction. When they say as a single fraction, they want you to come up with a fraction in this form. Okay, a over b. So I'm just giving an illustration here. They want you to come up with a fraction like this. This is a single fraction. Okay, so how can we answer this? How can we answer? All right, so like I've said, they want you to express this as a single fraction. So what you can do, look at the denominators we have been given. Okay, in this case we have 2x minus 4, and here the denominator is 3x plus what? 5. Now what you can do, since these denominators are having a variable, they are having a letter, okay, in them, what do? You are going to take them the way they are as your denominators. Okay, now in case if you had numbers, like 5 over 2 minus 4 over 3. If it was like this, your denominator is 2 and here is 3. So you find the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3, okay, which is a 6. If it was like this, you say your common denominator would be a 6. Now looking at this question, our denominators are having what? Letters. So you can't say you come up with a single digit as the lowest denominator. To take them the way they are, okay, so we are going to take them the way they are. So what you are going to do, you write equal to, so our denominators will be 2x minus 4, you close in brackets. Why? Because we are writing also that one, 3x plus 5. Okay, now when you are done writing like this, the next thing you start dividing. Okay, so this fraction, you work it out first. So you divide this denominator into this. You can see you have a 2x minus 4, even if there is a 2x minus 4, meaning this and this will cancel. Okay, you remain with this one, 3x plus 5. So this 3x plus 5, it has to multiply with the numerator there, 5. Okay, why? Because this denominator and this denominator you have cancelled, it's a 1. Okay, meaning 1 times this, we are remaining with this, and this you multiply with a 5 there. So I'll write 5, open bracket, 3x plus 5, we close. Okay, minus, you write a minus there. We come now to this other part of the fraction where we will say this 3x plus 5 and this 3x plus 5 will divide into itself, which will be a 1. Okay, here 1, there 1. So meaning we remain with this part. Okay, and this part that will remain with, you are going to multiply with a 4 there on top. So I'll write a 4, open bracket, 2x minus 4. Then we close. What is our next step here? What is our next step here? Our next step is to expand. Okay, as you can see, our next step is to expand, meaning 5 has to multiply everything inside the brackets. Okay, even this negative 4 has to multiply everything inside the what? The bracket. So as you can see, I'm saying negative 4. So the number which is there should be aligned with the sign which is here. Okay, so 5 times 3x, I'll get 15x plus 5 times 5, you get a 25. Okay, we are done expanding this and this, minus 4 times 2x. Okay, or you can say negative 4 times positive 2x, which will give you negative 8x. Okay, then negative times this negative, you will get a positive, because we know that when you multiply a negative with a negative, you will get a positive. Then 4 times 4, 16. Okay, over, we write our same denominators there, which are 2x minus 4, again 3x plus 5, we close. What is next here? What is next? We are going to look at the terms that we have on top. Okay, let's see which ones are the right terms. This 15 is having a x there, so this is 15x. The right term of this is this, negative 8x. Okay, you can see I've circled with the sign because it will be moving within the expression. So we are going to correct the right terms together, where we say 15x minus 8x. So this will move with the sign, okay, because it's just moving within the expression. Okay, so negative 8x. If there was another term with the x, I would have included it here. Now we don't have any other term apart from 15x and negative 8x. So we come now to plus 25 plus 16, okay, over we write our denominators there, which are 2x minus 4, again 3x plus 5. Okay, so here I'll proceed that side. Okay, so we proceed from here. Remember, we had 15x minus 8x. Okay, we had 15x minus 8x, which is going to give us what? 7x. Alright, so I'm sure it's clear. I've said 15x minus 8x, our answer will be what? 7x. I'm sure you are able to follow me. So plus, we have 25 plus 16, okay? Remember, this is paper 2. You can use your calculator to calculate here. So 15 plus 25 plus 16, we are going to get a 41, okay? A 41 over, let's not forget our denominators, which are 2x minus 4 because, again, 3x plus 5 we cross. So looking at the numerator and the denominator, it's already what? Simplified, meaning this is our single fraction. That is our answer. So it's very easy to answer these type of questions. So we end here. So I'm going to give you an exercise that you can try to work it out, okay, during your own free time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay, to share the link so that others can also join our channel and enjoy the content. Thank you.